first time I speak on stream and the first word is damn it because of so many tin plates. Well, in any case, it's time to get the pump jack started. And you can all sit in there and think about what you've done. So where am I going to put power? Where am I going to put the distillation tower? Where is everything going to go? That's not stone. Tree underground. Okay, where are you going with this? One block. Nice and suspenseful. So if we have power here. Ah, that Z writing's awful. Power's coming here. Pipes out here. Oil jacket. No, distillation tower. No, it's going to need to be at the other corner. Start the pump jack there. Sorting flowers. ruins everything. Ah yes, redstone isn't finished yet. So do you go across or on top? On top and across. Yeah, it probably helps a bit that we just saw Duncan build this, so we don't have to do it too much off of the book. But it's still the case we need to wait for everything to smelt so we can get a bloody redstone block. Yeah, I've got awfully talkative considering we don't like talking on streams, as you probably know if you watch, but you don't because no one watches. See, no one likes the sound of their own voice. And when I watch these back, I'm going to hear myself and I'm not going to like it. And what's the rest of the 4 iron and a vacuum tube? I've got vacuum tubes. Where's the... This is where the iron lives. Come get some. Hammer. Wrong hammer. Now we're going to do one thing better than the Yogscast. Reading! Heavy engineering block, second layer. Wow, that was difficult. You? Okay. So we want power, we can add more water wheels. This would probably be a fairly nice place for it. We can just have it feed in from the river. No, we need to go over the top to be any good. Something else the Yogs don't know. Because if we listed everything the Yogs don't know, we'd be here until the heat death of the universe. So we're going to want a water wheel. We're going to want LV or HV. You are going to be a pain to power. Let's just get... No, because that's going to shock me. MV will do the trick. So at least I didn't get too many nothings. A lapis vein somewhere. Right under the house, so we're never going to actually get that unless I dig up the house. I just had to remind myself of that fuck up. Why did I open that chest? You're all empty, plate cast away. Sit in there and think on your sins. Whilst I probably cook myself a little bit. And how much have we got left? That's not the right one. Yes, one more would start cooking me, which means we need to bleed a bit. Where's that errant one gone? You're probably it. There, we'll get the apple. Points, that's going to be about 2 more blocks of lava or so. So that's going to be several uses. No, it's only ending the... which button? It's only ending the vanilla thing without any of the things rebound. I want to put pressure plates there as well. You might be able to tell I'm half asleep. Then again, I'm always half asleep. Sometimes it's not fair if I'm not half asleep. Probably a bit more than half asleep. It's a case of spent about 2 hours, 3 hours if we include yesterday, trying to figure out how to get a mic to work. Because newsflash, apparently Apple were responsible for having 4-pin microphone, 4-pin 3.5mm jacks, and apparently it's not something Windows naturally understands, but no, it just turns out that I had the jack set for headphone use, so it didn't recognise it because I flapped something up, and it was set to never ever show that dialog box again. So do everything, reinstall the drivers, lo and behold, the thing we never wanted to see again was the problem. What am I doing? Water wheel. Which means treated wood, which means get the planks, which means get down. That again. If I get a copyright strike when this goes to YouTube for that, the algorithms will be totally busted. Bucket, where's the bucket? Where is the bucket? Shouldn't be one there, coke chest, input chest. It's going to be in the air gas loot, isn't it? No, under the air gas loot? No, where the fuck are you hiding? Is the voice quiet? Probably. No one's going to be watching now. No one's watching. Fine. Bucket, why you do this? I said, why you do this? Is it really? It was going to be all cool and everything. We press Y and it should give the flipping sparkles, but no, there isn't actually a bucket here. Which means, can I cast a tin bucket? No, I can't. Why can't you be like any other mod pack? Now we have to wait for all of this tin to go through. 10 blocks of tin. Is it worth swapping out to the... No! Bucket. Okay, so what have I done with used buckets? Where have I hidden buckets? Are they on a shelf somewhere? Are they in there? No. Shouldn't be any up there. Wipe off with buckets where we have a jerry can that was literally made just to make treated wood. And I already had 10 buckets in. Even worse. You come, away goes the rest. Let's see, we're going to need 1 kinetic dynamo, 3 watt wheels, which is going to be probably 12 of you. I was just going to end up making... Oh, that's a regular stick. I 12 segments. 12 quarters, so yeah, this is 3, 12 copper each, it's 2. Yeah, no, there was no one in. Didn't mean to. Oh, and then there's the frame rate drops. There's 2 of those, which means iron and redstone. Should be 4 iron, 2, 4. Redstone won't move to the draw. Do I remember the recipes? Oh, you're hiding in the chest as well. Coil, redstone, iron, kinetic. Yeah, I can use the sigil. Water sigil. Do I want a capacitor? No, it's all going to be passive. So, shovel. You're going to decide you want to be 2 up. You can be wood framed. That does look ugly being so high. Now we can go below. Going up, up. You don't live there, but you can go. Apparently there's a duplication bug if you harvest those with an excavator, not an excavator, lumber axe. Could be worthwhile if steel's the limiting factor. Remember how I said I hate the sound maps? I'm going to have to look through all this again afterwards, just to make sure I've got the voice balance right, because it was a bit of a rush to get this in there. Oh, I hate rush bits. Get out. So, water, we want slabs. Slabs, where's the slabs? too far. I need to shift this at some point, but I'm a bit too lazy. I don't have slabs. Right, nope, stone, stone. Plenty of stone. Oh, that's rats. Those have to die. No one likes rats. Now, what would be nice? Wild dogs. Up the wild dog spawn rate. I have to swap out them 3 to 1 every time I need these repairing. Which I should probably get some trade going on at some point. You log? No. Outlog? Yes. It's not supposed to go at an angle. So, water this way and back? No, that way and back, and it can eject into the river. And I need to get rid of more. Rushes. Toss the dirt. Toss the rush. So you have space. You don't have space actually. We need to get rid of more rushes. We ought to get an excavator, but this has the excavation modifier already, so I don't really need. You're not a pickaxe. Where is the pickaxe? That's not a shovel. That's why it's a pickaxe. And you're solid block, so water goes directly into you. You can go out, you can go there. And now I need to. Should still have. We don't want regular glass because that'll break when we try and harvest it. We want clear glass. Clear glass. No, that's the wrong glass. We want Tinker's glass. And we want you back out. You. So water over the top, which means you're a layer. Plus one more so we can frame it. Could go across. No, you probably can't. You up. Return this. No, I don't. I shouldn't reference things I don't know where. Well, I know where it came from. It came from the bloody dog. But we need to direct the water. Are you a solid block? No, which means you need to come down one. Overspill. You are going to spill, and this is why we have clear glass. And you're all done. We need more oak logs, so we'll take one of you. Not one of you, but one of you. And we need 3 more glass. You back because that's going to fall down there. That's literally take you back as well. Let's just take out more trees. Get the oak that way. Shovel away, chisel away. I could just hook all of this up to my regular set, but it'll just take all the power away, and then it'll turn off the advanced steel. It's not advanced steel. No, it is advanced steel. What am I talking about? You are in the way. Or you is in the way. See, that's one thing to remember. When a little story when they were teaching little kids English class about there's never I is, but there's always I am. And one of the little kids started a sentence with I is. The teacher said, No, you can never start a sentence with I is. You have to start it with I am. Start again. Now, get it? It's I am. And the kid comes back with, Okay, I am the 9th letter of the alphabet. Of course, that tells the teacher. Is I the 9th letter of the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Yeah, I is the 9th letter. Good, so. Don't always try and put down the kids. Half the time they're smarter than you. Or at least they're half the time they're smarter than modern teachers. Not to disparage most modern teachers, some of them are okay. Some of them know what they're doing. A lot of them don't. A lot of them are idiots. And don't believe in independent study. I should probably move the mic a bit because any time I have this sort of sighing exhale whenever there's something awful, it goes straight down the mic. And you don't want to hear that because it's probably going to sound like shh. Well, it'll probably sound more like, since that's what it is. No point trying to mimic it when we actually have the actual sound at hand. Did I burn the U? Yes, I burnt the U. I should have made it into more flipping charcoal. See, this is the kind of thing that happens when you talk instead. You stop Fuck. Nope. You stop concentrating. So when you give Let's Players grief for not seeing something, bear in mind they're doing live commentary. That takes quite a bit away. Well, I'm looking for glass. I ran out of glass. You damnable tin, you've taken up another session. It was bad enough we had to let you loiter between sessions. How much is it? Mike again. Is there something I can use to deflect the nose exhalation? Probably not, because then it gets in the way of the mouth. Silver, lead. Oh, so it's a galena vein that's under there. I should probably mark it. Set to all. Where are you? All. And the family I'm putting galena in is tin. Is this galena? Yes, that's galena. So, which button? Not that one. If I put it in silver, it'll pre-do it. Galena in the backyard. Pump jack, we need to power it still, so that's glass, which is the tin, which means sod it, we'll use wood. No, sod it even more, we'll use dirt. We have an exchanging wand of any kind? Probably not, I don't think they have that in this pack yet. Or if they do, it's not until age 4 or 5. Just to make sure they all go at the same time. We can excavate it. I'm going to need to sneeze. Oh, you son of a bitch, you weren't connected. But at least they all moved nicely together. So you fall, you come down, you hit the water there. I could replace this bottom one with water. Yeah, let's do that. Because then it'll push the river water out nicely. Oh, what's that? There's something. Ah, fuck. That's a problem. But first, 1, 2, 3 waters. Three waters, isn't that the place in V for Vendetta which they put that biovirus in? Probably. What's the phrase? That bit where the officer came back. He goes, "Would you really want to know what happened at Free Waters, St Mary's. Even if it was our own government. Of course it's our own government. Always assume the government. No, don't assume the government. Sometimes they get it right. It's just most of the time they don't. That's why they're elected officials. So that capable people can be off in the background doing capable things. Let's get more of the frame up. Do we have frame of this side? No. Frame of this side, yes. See, 3, 2, that's gonna be a pain, but it has to be done. Three, 4, close enough. So you've got power, you can go. So power out. Capacitor. Straight out there, yeah, that'll do fine. Anyone viewing live yet? Nope. I wonder if people have actually visited at all yet. You're not doing it for the views, you're doing it to show the Yogscast you can do better without cutting anything and only one player instead of 3. I'm really doing this so I've got footage to show them when they fuck things up. Because what is it, they're fairly hand to mouth on SevTech ages, aren't they? So they built up a brief backlog and then there was that session around episode 80 or so, 70, 80, where they were filming on the day it went out. That's what happens when you have a lot of things. Galena, silver, lead. We can't burn the slag, we might need it for concrete. In previous playthroughs I've only ever got up to the start of age 4 and then burnt out. What was that? Block of redstone, block of lead, aluminium and steel. Block of lead, plenty of lead. You see, this is what's going to keep me ahead of Yogscast, or at least keep the 1 hour to 1 episode of theirs ratio going, because I have excavate. And I can get a crap ton of materials, even tin. Copper's probably going to be next on the list. Oh no, gold is definitely on the list of what I need to get. Do I have a gold vein saved? No, that is a problem. Actually, there's a gold vein right out the front past the blood altar. Never mind. 3x3, you, 9, in. Wire, you can go away. And don't fall off. You know, I might just do the staircase I've been planning. This redstone, your redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. So this is a nice bit with a little spiral staircase down that can go. That can make it all neat. And I can stop falling through the floor. It's faster this way. Once part of spiral staircase, it will take a bit longer to get down here. I'm also still in 2 minds about putting extra rooms through these areas. Because if I have a spiral staircase here, that's going to be 3x3. Yeah, that's not going to block it off too much. I was also in 2 minds about whether to put crushers and arc furnaces here, but arc furnaces are 5x5. That's going to stick out into there. Whereas crushers are 3x5 and comes out flat, which kind of needs another 3x5 in the other side to make it neat. I could stick another secret room behind there. Damn it, I said it out loud. The idea was to possibly, for the sake of story purposes, like, oh, your Shadow of Israel in it! Oh no, there's never going to be another Shadow of Israel episode. To hide a secret room behind here and mask it as a ruin. Except you saw me build it, so you know there isn't really a ruin there. If there is one, I've spoiled it now, haven't I? Did I do anything? Did I? No. What am I doing? Capacitor. Redstone, lead. Going to 2 aluminium, 2 aluminium, 3 steel, that's behind me, and 3 treated wood. Where's my tube wood? It's already here. You can go in, you can go in, you can go away. You can go away, you can go away. Copper. You can go up. No, I don't need 3, I need 2. Yes. Steel, where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me. I can't run out of steel already. Okay, where is it going to be? Why? Oh god, do I have to be up there? If I'm down to this much steel, then I've automatically lost the ability to do the immersive thing. Not immersive, well, it is immersive, but you know what the name is. It is the tower, the big tall thing, the one that's like 4x16 distillation tower. Steel. I have no steel. What's the name of that card? You know, the one that goes, "Bring me steel." In Hearthstone, I don't care what it is. It's Arashi Bladesmith, Arashi Armorsmith. It's one of those two. Coal. That's not coal. That's charcoal. Did I get coal? Yes, I got coal. I probably got coal. I probably don't have coal. Yes, I have coal. That's full. I need more glass. 10! In one piece. You can go away. That will keep smelting. 54, that'll do. It's most of a stack. So I'm going to need a crap ton. Is it steel plate metal? No, it's steel scaffolding. Oh, I need the steel for the flippings. My favourite power source in H4 is the immersive tech steel turbine? No, steam turbine. But that needs so much steel. But it will power an arc furnace very nicely. Slag, where do you go? You go in there, Galena. Might as well stick it in there. Do I have sand? I must have sand. I don't have sand, it's all glass, and all the glass is gone. Why is the rum gone? Because all the glass for its bottles is gone. Steel. Yes, I'm still making this. Steel. Are you a HV capacitor? No, you're here for your round. Yes, you are. MV. I need MV connectors now, which is probably no aluminium is HV, so it's. I bet it's iron, isn't it? MV connectors. Are you iron? Yes, you're iron. I've got plenty of terracotta. MV1 is electrum. I should have enough steel. Gold. What am I looking for? Not gravel, terracotta. That's in the other chest. But I can cook you in the grill because a kiln can't cook clay for some reason. How does that work? It doesn't. What are you, Primal Tech? Primal Tech. Have your actually the mod author might let it, but it's probably configured not to. So we'll blame Dark Osto for that. You're probably the one at fault. Copper, you can go away. Iron, we need plenty of iron. That's silver. We need electrum for the wire though. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of that. That will blend to electrum. We will stop you so you don't remove the alloy. Is this 8? No, it's a 12. I need to make this taller still. Steel, you can live there. No, I'll make a chest and then it'll all auto output. And let's see, it's 22 to 22. Still no viewers on the stream. Well, if you're here, you're watching the VOD. Well, not the VOD, because it's probably not even going to be watched on Twitch within 14 days. You're watching it on YouTube. Did you know that Twitch affiliates has a thing where if you live stream, you cannot put that stream anywhere else for 24 hours? It's a Twitch exclusivity clause. Now imagine the very low chance someone had made their living streaming on YouTube. Yeah, sure. And then they wanted to expand their business to Twitch. to do that, Twitch would require you to essentially give up your presence on YouTube. Somehow though, I think that people that have come from a big YouTube streaming background would get special services. Yeah, that's all Electrum, there's nothing left. Out you come. Is MVY Electrum? Yes it is. Insulated, I need a hep cloth. So yeah, Twitch is a little bit zealous about its exclusivity. But hey, I could dual stream as much as I want because I'm not affiliate yet. Am I ever going to be affiliate? Probably not, because no one watches on stream. There's basically only things on YouTube. Why am I even doing this? I don't need this stuff. I might as well burn it at some point. But also it'll use up a lot less slots. And then I can use this junk chest for more junk. Actually, I've got plenty of glue here. That's equivalent to slime balls. I've also got hide. Actually, these could turn to 6, so if each one I could do my 3-to-1 trade for 1 buff behind, so that's 2 sauce. If I delete that wild dog, that will get me 8 back, so destroy the hide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, control click back out. And there's the trade for when my boots are a bit low. I probably won't be... Take the boots off. You can't hammer your toes, even... Well, you could hammer your toes if you had steel cap boots. These aren't steel caps, they're sort of glue. Back on. You're a bit low, you're a bit low, you're a bit low. Is there any better armour? Living armour, that's something in blood magic, isn't it? Blood magic. Come on, respond. Two-word things don't behave nicely. Living armour. These are the things where if you run around in them, fight in them, jump in them, you get boosts to those particular things you do. It's a bit pointless. Well, it's not pointless, it's a case of, in theory, I could get enough run speed buff to not need wild dog pelt boots. And these might be easy to repair without... Why is that? It sort of looks like bacon chops. Why would you put bacon chops on your feet? Anyway, I have no idea what I was talking about. God damn it. Saplings can go. Hemp cloth. Where's my hemp? You want a hemp? But there is rope. I can grind that hemp down. Do I have string? No, you're regular string. We want hemp string. Oh yes, about the living armour. That in theory I could get enough run speed boost off it to not need the dog boots anymore, but they still have fought. It's not in here, where is it? Under the mouse. Or under the text box rather. That there'd be enough run speed and jump speed buffs. But we also get fall damage removed from those boots, in theory. So I need 4 insulated. I'm going to need the sticks again. Where's it downstairs? Come on, hemp cloth. You can't be uncrafted. The stick. No, and you're not stick. Your string. Your rope. Rope can be uncrafted. Cloth can't. And I need 4 cloth to insulate 4 thing. Heavy coil. The Electrum should have cast by now, so I can get that printed. Where are you? No, I already had some. 4, that will do 2. Yeah, that'll do. I just blew into the mic. Sorry, but I don't have pop filter or anything for this. I don't really know what it is. It's something to get rid of the spikes when make any P sound. Or any spikes sort of like this. Oh, that's technically just the mute switch rather than the P. I probably should mute things because I'm talking way too much and I'm getting a bit lightheaded because it's probably a bit too much oxygen going out and not enough coming back in. You probably need decent... Get out my mouth, you stupid cable. You probably need decent lung capacity to be a professional streamer. And it's probably also a case that I'm quieter than my ambient music, so if you can hear this, good on you. But I hate moths. We're at a point where moths are fairly abundant. I haven't crushed it. Not talking about the moths, we need the cables. Is there anything else I need free by freeing? Not really. We could... That is not helpful. I mean, in theory we could bring that down one there, but it didn't seem to be working properly for the gears with bringing 4 onto it. It's supposed to have snowflake code so the vanilla hopper can do 4 items at once rather than just 1, just for that gear, but it didn't work, so... Not snowflake enough. I might do a second stream today because currently I've only got a 2-day backlog on YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna hit creosote. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a bucket, but I do have... I wonder, did I melt my buckets down for this jerrycan? Oh, I can make more buckets now. Now that, for this brief moment, the smeltery is free. You know, I gave the Yogs a lot of hassle over them not keeping their smeltery empty. You know, like any intelligent person would. Mind you, I have been keeping it emptied as much as practical. The ingot cast can go away, because if I put anything that's not iron in it, it can't make a bucket. That needs to go away. Why is there slag in here? Is there anything... Ooh, I have copper already! And some tin. Don't make plates this time, but we can get that processed at least. How long are you going to take to melt? And then you'll cast fairly quickly, and then I can swap back to the ingot cast. You can go up there. That's all out. And I can just actually put the tin straight into it. I'm sure I had more copper in there. So let's see what's loitering everywhere. Nothing in there. No. Okay. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Shouldn't be anything in there. Or there. Ah. Well, you know what, sod the tin. We've had enough of tin clogging everything up. Well, I could have used this iron. Would have saved me melting down more. I've got plenty of iron. Any clusters in there? No, so that'll all do. So we'll get the copper processed once. Are you empty? No, you've got 2 things of tin in, that's okay. You can go away. And then the copper. Where is it there? Electrum. Jerrycan, we need... Oh, this is going to be problematic. Actually, no, it's not. I've just got buckets. Yeah, I'll get a new batch of sand after that copper does. So... I'm going to take 1, and that's going to immediately refill because that's backed up. How much backed up? 2 backed up. We need more stuffs. So, cable. I don't really know why I'm bothering to insulate this cable, because this cable around me I should insulate, but this stuff doesn't matter next to me. No, the stuff at the... God damn it. The stuff around the pump jack isn't going to be used that often, so I shouldn't be zapped that much by it. And we need a relay. Not of the Cthulhu kind of relay, but... So... Can I eat these anymore? 1, that'll do. Oh, I need you there. I don't need you there. Why have you been loitering so long? Jerry can. I am sorely tempted to put that there instead of a can, but actually, if I can probably loot the lava cave and fill that up, and then I have to make another jerry can. But let's get. Oh god, it's taken nearly an hour just to get this working, and it's still ugly. So you, HP capacitor. Put you away before you cause an accident. Capacitor. You need, oh, for God's sake, hammer. Oh, you're an in, you're an out. You're both still out. Connector. I could probably be cheap and just use a regular. No, what W to what forwards, and that is very slowly moving. I need the jerry can to see fluid. No, it's not like the tank. So I need glass. I need a tank. I need to eject that. That can be done eventually. I need a lever. Do I have a stick? No, of course I put away the one stick. Sticks aren't down here. Again, this is what happens with sticks aren't there either. This is what happens with talking during a stream. You start losing focus. Where's my food? Can't eat you. Can eat you. So you should be generating a decent amount of power. I could neaten that up eventually. I can't really do anything about that short of... How much of a... where is this? I'm going to need that. That can be hidden. See if those are solid. No, so glass can come straight down. That is needed. Oh, funky. You're vanishing. Is the next one going to? Yes, and yep, you all vanish. Well, that lets me see through it nicely. What am I doing? Masking off this bit. So... and you can dirt it over. You can be wooded over. So we'll bring you up one. I don't have any more oak. That's okay. We'll put you off. Sand I need. To excavate a lot of sand. Via the ocean. Our accent's incredibly offensive. Only if you do them wrong. And only if you specifically name someone. Then he signs off the KGB to send you a Novichok postcard. Why would they put Novichok on a postcard? Because he's a contact... Why must... Because it's a contact nerve agent. Is it a nerve agent? Yes, it's a nerve agent. Nerve agent. Nerve agent. It's been in the news enough. Oh, that's a big tree. Time to get rid of you. How long have you been there? Have you always been there? You've probably always been there, but I've never cared enough. I should probably make it do with the second floor. Because that's a nuisance thing with my house designs. I have a really nice top half, but then always end up going underground for it, and just having the top half being empty. So it doesn't really matter that I haven't finished the top. Yeah, I think I can go for another session after this. Built up the backlog nicely. And probably good to get into a habit of having a larger backlog in case of going down the affiliate route. Do we actually have any viewers yet? Nope, still no one. Still only you. people on YouTube watching. Or watching the Twitch VOD, but you've only got 2 weeks. Is it still 2 weeks? Yeah, it's 2 weeks. They also still haven't responded to the ticket I sent in about session 26, because that didn't record for some reason. Ooh. It's probably because I did a very brief stream between... That was the day I did about 3 sessions in a row. And, where's the pickaxe? The session I did about 3 in a row, but between them I broke the system because I didn't update the time accordingly. So there was like a 30-second stream, and it saved it. I thought it had saved that because it showed up. Is this going to be another sunken yew tree? Yeah, because it all immediately showed up in the thing, in the past broadcasts. So we deleted that because we didn't need a little 30-second clip of an error. Oh yes, I've got that. Oh, I should be cooking that. But it's a case of I'd already started the actual stream at that point, so it might have been showing the stream that was currently in progress, in which case it deleted that entire session 26. Which, frankly, if you saw session 25, you didn't miss anything, because session 26... No, we don't want to break that, that would be an absolute mess. Session 26 was just more goblin fort. Because it's really annoying that the Yogscast actually got their goblin fort within 5 minutes, whereas to find the boss it took me 2 sessions, that's 2 hours of searching for things, and eventually we did just have to resort to spectator moding it, which is a bit ironic given that it's a spectre that was the boss. So I suppose you could say it was Spectre-ator mode. Yeah, I don't have a laugh track. How much is backed up? About nearly 1/10 of its capacity. I can probably bucket straight out of thing. No, I can't. Oh, there probably isn't even a bucket left in there yet. So let's use it up. I'm off. That much must have made it. No? Come on, this is the fluid out. You must have got a bucket by now. Okay, fine. First things first, we will make the tank, and then we will do this neatening. Although it is 20 to now, so I... Fall immunity! What was I doing? Glass tank to eject the... it must be 8 by now. Stubborn. Do I have... No, I can't repurpose that yet. I can't repurpose any of these because you're full. You're full. Everything's full. Are you choked? Yes, you're choked. I'm going to need to do a lot of stuff. Sorry, fill you a bit, and then when I get a... Once I get the next tank, that can go. Do we have 2 more glass? Come on, this is fast. This is much faster than I thought it. Although what's the fastest thing? Ender IO conduits. That's probably going to be age 5 if Ender IO even is in this. I still miss logistics pipes though. That was the best item sort of thing. You can take your applied energy sticks and shove it. So if anyone can set up applied energy sticks, even the Yogscats can set up applied energy sticks. Nearly. They can set it up enough. Do I need you to be on to eject? Yes. Why do you need to be on to eject? That's just lame, and yes, there is a bucket. I technically only need 2 buckets to get to age 3. No, I'm in age 3. Age 4. I haven't set a track yet for age 4, and we're running a little bit over, so I will sit on this. The pump jack's off. Good. We will look at the pump jack and end the first session off here. And come right back for, what is it, session 41. I haven't thought of a title for that yet either. So, back in a few minutes.